Yo. What's happening, good people? Beautiful day out. What is it? May the 25th, I think. My baby son, last day of elementary, man. It's crazy. I'm probably more excited than he is to see him going to middle school. You know, I remember back when middle school was like the beginning. Like elementary is cool. Elementary was like, you know, that's when we first got into the Jordans. You know, we first got into the J's, the J4, the Jordan 4, the Cements at the time. I remember in the 5th grade, the Jordan Cements was like the hottest J's out. It was the hottest J's. Everybody wanted them joints. Man, my best friend Sean had the Cement. Sean Robinson, Lil Zeke, he had the Cement joints, right? I couldn't afford them. Sean was, you know, a little more privileged than me when it come to his mama spoiling them. He had the Cement joints, man. I had to I was begging my mama for the J's. Them shits was probably, I tell you, start adding raw meat to her diet. Yeah, I already did. Yeah, man. I couldn't afford them. My mama couldn't afford them. So guess what she did? I can't remember the store. It might have been Payless. We go in Payless, right? It's some joints called Jordache. Bro. And they was identical to the white, gray, and black Cements, bro. But them shits was just called Jordache. Not Jordans, Jordache, bro. Man, I had them shits, bro. I wore them to school, and I was just happy that them shits looked like Jordans. You know, just that alone had me like, yeah, I got some fly shit. Man, I got to school, bro. I ain't get bullied for them. Actually, the only person that knew they wasn't real Jordans was my partner Sean Robinson. And mind you, this is starter coats. This nigga the only motherfucker in school with new starter coats, Miami Hurricane starter coats, Raiders, yeah, all the fly shit. He probably was the only nigga in school with Jordans, to be honest, back then. But this nigga let me wear his Jordans for the whole day. That's how much he didn't give a fuck about the shit, man. The nigga ended up smoking crack down the line. But the nigga let me trade shoes. We traded shoes. He wore my Jordache, and I wore his Jordans. Because this nigga probably already had 4 or 5 pair of Jordans anyway at the time. So I ended up wearing his Jordans, and he wore my Jordache, bro, for the remainder of that day in 5th grade, right? He's going off into middle school. Man, bro, I tell you, that probably, I got some gas, man. I only got about 30 miles in this joint. Should I turn it off? Should be alright. Anyway, he let me wear the Jordans, bro. He got my fake ass Jordache on, man. And I'm like, dude, bro, he even know these shit's fake? He got to know they fake. So they got real Jordans, so he got to know they fake. But they look good. They good clones. Way before that replica shit came out that y'all know now. These was fakes, bro. Fucking Jordan. I'm gonna try to find a picture of them shits online. It'd probably be impossible. I don't even know if they even make the brand Jordache anymore. And he let me wear them shits, man. And I don't know, bro. It's like he knew they was fake, but he wanted to prove. We was best friends, but he wanted to prove to me that he didn't give a fuck about the brand at the time. He didn't give a fuck about the brand because man, this is the nigga house that you used to go to ride go-karts. This nigga only had dirt bikes. This nigga got 2-3 go-karts, dirt bikes, 4-wheelers wasn't out at the time. Basketball goals on probably about 5-6 acres of land. Yeah, Nintendo shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Nintendo nigga had every game for Nintendo at the time, bro. Every fucking game. I remember going over there playing Mike Tyson. Fucking stayed out all night long. Like, damn near crying when it was time for my mama to come pick me up, man. It's like 9 o'clock. I'm like, no, playing Mike Tyson Punch Out. I don't want to go yet. That type of shit, right? Like, nigga had everything, bro. Nigga had everything I could think of that you would want as a child. And I didn't really compare his life to mine at the time. I didn't realize how privileged he was. No, I'm lying. I just thought his parents was rich. I think I thought his parents was rich, and I never understood like how this nigga got everything, bro. Like in the hood, bro. He's the only nigga in the hood that got everything, bro. Like Sean got it, Zeke got it, bro. Zeke got a new starter, bro. Zeke got the new first nigga driving, all that shit, bro. All that shit. And as we got older, 16, 17, 18, maybe even 20, I found out that, well, no, I didn't find out. When we got older, he actually became a crackhead. I went off to be a drug dealer. You talking about 14, 15, 16, 17, we should be graduating high school and shit. I go off to selling drugs. I take my route in life. I think he may actually graduated. I dropped out. I think he may actually graduated, but he still ended up going the opposite route, smoking crack. Mind you, his daddy works at like fucking General Electric. These niggas is up. His daddy's making like 100. His daddy probably making 70,000 a year. His mama probably making 50,000 a year. Like that type of shit, right? Unheard of. My mama probably making 30, 25 herself. And so he goes off to smoke crack. I go off to be a drug dealer. I do my whole shit and start getting locked up and, being that kind of, traveling down that trajectory in life. And he's doing the same, but he's smoking crack. We just opposite, sides of the field. And the nigga was telling them. I forgot he's telling. And nigga could play football, play basketball. But he was hurting on the inside. And I didn't know this growing up. He was hurting on the inside this whole time. And I'm like, damn, bro, this nigga got every fucking thing. They was buying them. They were trying to buy his love or sanity or I don't know, what would you call it? When you're adopted. Like, and you just fucking just want to buy everything for this child because you're trying to fill the void. So they was buying all of this shit to fill the void, bro. And I didn't know this growing up when we was little. Why he had all this shit. And I didn't figure this out till, we became an adults. And when he chose his path in life, smoking crack and stealing from his mom, stealing from his dad, God bless Miss Margaret and Mr. Zeke, man. That was some awesome ass parents. Awesome ass fucking parents. Gave Sean everything. And his path in life ended up killing them. They lost it. Like I don't want to lie on Zeke and say what he died from, but I think he died from a heart attack first. And then his mama died right behind that. Because he became that kind of crackhead to where he's fucking stealing from his dad, pawning every fucking thing. I'm talking about they got garages full of shit, bro. Garages full of shit. Like, shush. Zero-turn lawnmowers, for you even know the zero-turn lawnmower. His daddy had a landscaping company and worked for GE. And he was trying to leave. Matter of fact, I think he named the landscaping company Zeke and Sons. He was trying to leave the landscaping company to Sean. Now, mind you, this is like 17, 18. His dad is trying to leave him a business. He don't want to do right. I'm selling dope, so I'm doing fucked up shit too. But he's smoking crack, and he's stealing from his parents. He's driving them insane. And I remember seeing them, the last few times I seen them, they were starting to get sick, and they were just like, they called me Lil Donnell. Like, why Sean can't be more like you, Lil Donnell? They don't even know I'm selling drugs. We 16, 17, so they don't even know I'm selling drugs yet, but I'm respectable when I come around them. I'm real respectable, so they don't know I'm a bad guy yet. and crazy, but they died before I even started making the newspapers and shit, because I ended up making newspapers and the whole little city knew kind of shit I was up to. But they died before they saw that. And I just always remember that feeling as a child, as always thinking his life was better than mine. That his life was so much better than mine. And I was just equating it to material things, man. Material things, man. Granted, I have moms. Moms did her best. Raised me and little sis, you know. And then my brothers through marriage, which is my bros, but through birth from my mom was just my sister. Then I got some crazy ass brothers through my step pop side, and then I got 1, 2, 3, 4 from my dad, my real pops, from him, but not with my biological mom, my mom. But I just remember, like, she doing the best she could, and we still was always coming up short. We from apartment to apartment, like, literally, like, every fucking, it seemed like every 2 years we were in a new apartment, or a new lease, or a new, it's time to move. Motherfucking landlord go up. Now that I understand real estate, because I acquired real estate, I understand how it goes, but I didn't then, because every year rent goes up. Whether it be $25, $35, $50, rent goes up every year. Cost of living increases. And just that little change in $25 or $35, my mom, she couldn't afford it. It ain't like we was getting better. It ain't like we wasn't moving on up. Damn sure wasn't moving on up. So those little increases seemed like it affected us a lot. So I'm trying to pack up and move. And I remember, like, Sean spent his entire life in this one house off Chair Road. Like, since we became partners in 2nd, 3rd grade, he lived in that house until fucking 20, 30 years old, until he went off to jail or whatever and his parents died. But that house is still there in the family, I believe. His brothers and them got it. But I never realized he was hurting. So meanwhile, I'm comparing my life. It's crazy. I'm gonna say this the right way. I'm comparing my life. I'm saying that his life is dope, right? I'm saying that his life is dope because this is where I run to escape and get all of the, toys and the newest shit out, and I'm going to Sean's house. Meanwhile, on the flip side, he hates his life because when he comes to my house, don't have none of the shit that he got. He has more fun at my house because my mom, granted, my mom's is different. My mom's is the partier. My mom's is the anybody ever came to my house growing up, they want to live with my mom. My mom is going, it ain't right, but my mom will have you fucking drinking and shit. She let you drink and fucking, we talking back in the 80s and shit. You know what I mean? 80s, 90s. My mom will give you a beer. If you can handle it, if you don't act crazy and shit, my mom will give you a beer, let you drink. Like, kids, like strict friends, my friends that were strict parents, they escape was to my house, to my mama's house. So we partying Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we party. It's a cookout. My granddaddy them throwing down, like, it's some country party shit. So we always drinking. I come from a family of alcoholics. So my friends will come there to have a good time, things that they can't get away with at home. So I'm looking at Sean's life as he got the dopest life in the world because he got every fucking thing, all the game systems. And meanwhile, he resents, he don't even want that shit. I don't know why, because like I said, we kids. I don't know why. We 10 years old, 7 years old, 8 years old. He don't want none of that shit. That's why he didn't mind wearing my Jordache, because he really didn't want all of that shit. He didn't want all the fucking Jordans, all the new starters. Granted, he knew that shit kept him fly. But it didn't do nothing for his soul. Meanwhile, he wanted to be at Miss Deborah's house. He wanted to be at my mama's house. You know what I mean? Because he see the togetherness, the what you want to eat, baby? You know, that's how my mama talked to all my friends. What you want to eat, baby? You better eat some more. She like the big mama. No. You gonna take that plate home with you? You know, my mom was like that. You want something else to drink? And that's what he didn't have. He had all of the other shit. Now, I ain't said I was spoiled. I definitely wasn't spoiled. But I mean, just the mannerisms, the down south hospitality. I guess that's the best way to put it. My family has down south hospitality. I don't care where you come from in the world. If you come to my fam, cookout, barbecue, birthday party, you will see. It's going to be like the most hospitality you've ever seen in your life. Like, motherfuckers going to wait on you. Like, yo, you want some more? Get some more crabs, man. Get some more. I'll make you another. I'll put another steak on just for you. That's just how my family is. They going to get you fucked up, too, on top of that. They going to get you drunk as hell. And dance. You know, fucking have a great time. But he was hollow. He was hollow on the inside. He was hollow. He had all of those things to fill that void. But later on, finding out that he was adopted. I don't remember the exact story. I used to. I think something like his mama was a crackhead, and she like dropped him off somewhere. Dropped him off at like the boarding home. And then Mr. Zeke and Margaret end up like adopting him. Like, this is not blood at all. This ain't like Zeke's sister, you know what I mean, Bernie Mac type shit. You know, where the brother takes on his nephew or shit like that. Nah, this is like complete stranger going inside of adoption agency saying, I want that little boy right there. And they got him since he was in diapers. And I didn't know this shit until an adult. But I just always wondered why this dude never took advantage, because this dude would have been a millionaire. Why he never took advantage of the opportunities and that his life presented to him. And at the end of the day, he he didn't want any of that shit, man. He just wanted the void fill. The void fill of being from a family. That type of shit. What I had. You know, the togetherness. And it just been on my mind as my son's going to middle school that's kind of when the trajectory of our lives kind of separated. You know, I started getting off into not so good things. He also got into not so good things, but just on the opposite spectrum, opposite side of the spectrum. I'm selling the shit and he using the shit. I mean, we were best partners all the way up to probably middle school, probably 8th grade. So we were probably best partners from 3rd grade to probably 8th grade. Once we got to high school, it was, you know, high school was a whole nother situation. So he goes off to finish high school. I drops out. But yeah, the people walking up about to bring my son to the car, and I don't know, that was just on my mental today, like to share that. Don't forget to feed the dog. Don't forget, I forgot to tell you to start feeding the dog, adding raw meat to the dog food. Make sure that when you feed her, she is getting her fill. She's eating more than just one. She's eating for more than just one. Get her some bitch pills, prenatal supplement for dogs. Why he ain't been told me this? I gotta get some prenatal supplements for my dog. She pregnant. My bully. Alright, so back to what I was saying. They letting the kids out. Middle school, here they come. Oh, man. I hope he be alright. I'm sure he gonna be alright. He don't have no problem getting bullied. Shit, he know how to fight. His ass in Muay Thai, boxing, basketball. So he gonna be the cool kid. I ain't really too much concerned about him. Light skin, curly hair, dimples. So I had to get him in some shit to fight. We had to fight because nigga looked like fucking I'll be sure or I'll be sure looking ass. So motherfuckers like that got to know how to fight these days. They got to know how to fight these days, man. So I had to make sure this little light skinned dude with dimples knew how to fight. He ain't been bullied. Thank you. Have been in some fights. Have put a couple boys on their ass for picking on his shoestrings or some shit. They were saying his shoestrings, you know how the little plastic piece come off your shoestring at the tip. Oh, your shoestrings is raggedy, yeah. And I ain't gonna lie, I told him. I said, look, you tell him, leave me alone, it's cool. If we friends, y'all shouldn't be ragging on me. It's one thing to joke, but it's another thing to somebody do something to you every day. They go out their way to find something about your outfit, find something about your shoes, find something about whatever. You got some milk on your chin. And I told him, I said, look, man, you tell him, leave you alone. If something's wrong with you, you point it out, say, hey, bro, get the milk off. All right, cool. But when somebody's constantly, every single day, coming to school just to fuck with you, to me, that's a sign of bullying. And I said, you telling the little man this. Like, look, man, like, you're doing too much now. We joking, we can crack on each other, rag on each other, but you're not ragging anymore. And you coming to school just to fuck with me now. And I told him if he did it the next day, what to do. Next day, boy comes, them shoes is too big for you. There's no way your ankle is that high in those shoes. There's no way your ankle is some shit he was saying, that tall or yada, yada, yada. You got on Shaq shoes. And he told me I had on Shaq shoes or some shit like that. It was funny. And he dusted them off. Got suspended for one day. But guess what happens? Now, this little boy, it sound like that, but he said this little boy now holds the door for him. They be in the bathroom together. The little boy don't even want to like walk past him. Like, oh, he says little things like, oh, I didn't know you were in here. Like shit like that. Oh, I didn't know Ashay was in here. Like, oh, like he gets out of his way. They friends now. They're actually friends now. They're not no bullying shit. But in life, I was telling him sometimes you have to stand up for yourself. You have to stand up for yourself. And I want him, I guess elementary was more like, elementary is more like the precursor or the boot camp. Not boot camp, that's not a good analogy. It's getting you ready. It's getting you ready for what's to come. Just like middle school gets you ready for high school. High school gets you ready for corporate America. So, middle school, you're going to have to fight. They're going to be calling dad, they're going to be calling mom, they're going to pick you up, you're going to be suspended. I'm already prepared for those things because kids will be kids. Kids are going to do shit and slap you in the back of the head while you're walking down the hallway. You're going to have to dust somebody off and then everybody got to see it and then motherfuckers leave you alone. Anyway, that's how it was for us. It's even worse now. These kids bringing guns to school, all kind of shit. So this is his. I'm making it kind of a time capsule. I'm kind of ranting a little bit. I'm just sitting in line waiting for. We got like 3 more minutes for the bell ring. So I'm just sitting here waiting for them to bring him to the car, but. It's going to be his time capsule, man. I'm going to put it on YouTube, but it's going to be his time capsule of him graduating elementary, moving on to another chapter in his life, which is middle school. Damn, I can't believe he's growing up this fast, man. So, he's the last one. Everybody else is out of school. He's the last one. And, oh, my God, I can't wait. He's going to go off and do great things, though. Yeah, he's the last one. My daughter's 20, almost 23. Son right behind her, 22, and then 18-year-old. So he's 11. So he's it. He is it. But yeah, I told him that when he get in the car, I might be making a YouTube video. So he probably forgot already, though. But anyway. Any of y'all kids graduating elementary, going off to middle school, this year. And it kind of brings me back to my point, because I was, as I'm coming to pick him up, I'm thinking I want to go get go do something. I want to go give him some kind of treat, like a game, or he got a PlayStation, the Xbox, he got all that shit, but probably go buy him a new game, or I don't know. He's actually, I have tried my best to be Zeke and Margaret, as for Sean's parents, as well as what my mom was to me. I try to be both. I try to get all of the shit that a kid can have: the trampolines, the pools, the big house, the yard, the 4-wheelers, the side-by-sides, the like gaming systems, PS4s and 5s and Xboxes. I can't keep up with all this shit. I try to give him all of those things I saw his little Sean have, but also not deprive him of a father like I didn't have. So I'm trying to be both. Is it working? Yeah. 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 I mean, he could be worse. It could be worse. He's not an AB. He was an AB. Then he'll go from an AB to a BC. Then a semester, he'll go to a CD. Then he'll go back to a BA. So I mean, he could be worse. He could be worse. So I think I was gonna go out and buy him something today. I'm just gonna surprise him. No, I'm not gonna surprise him. I'm gonna ask him what he want to do when he get in the car. What do you want to go buy? You want a game, sister? You want a game for your Xbox or PS5, or you want a pair of shoes? I think I should reward him. I think I should reward him for just graduating 5th grade. You know, it's monumental. Like it's not as big as graduating high school, of course, but and they probably going to push him through any damn way. Even if he would have failed, they probably would have pushed his ass through school anyway, just to get rid of his knucklehead. But yeah, I think we should reward our kids more than we chastise them, because words become flesh. So we all do enough of calling our kids, "You being so goddamn retarded," "You being slow," or "Oh, you're so fucking hard-headed," or "You don't listen to shit," or whatever you say you do to your kids when they ain't doing what they're supposed to be doing. Going from college student, so my huckers for 5th. Yeah, so I think we need to praise just as much as we put down, because we can get hard on our children, especially them rough weeks, man. Rough week at work, teachers is calling you. He ain't listening at home, or she ain't listening at home. You have to do dishes. They got an attitude. Like, them weeks right there will make you say some harsh things to your children. And I'm trying to do better with that and be more conscious of the energy, the things that I'm putting into him. And know what's crazy? What made me start thinking about that is this whole shit going on this week with this Kwame Brown. That is what's really made me think about the energy you put into your seeds, or your friends, or your siblings, because that man was a number 1 draft pick, man. They say he a bust and all this and all that because he ain't putting up no damn LeBron or Kobe numbers. And they're saying that he has the talent. He had the talent. He just didn't have the confidence due to Jordan beating him down. He had the talent. Nigga got Elton Brand and shit, niggas better than what's it called name? Charles Oakley and Horace Grant. You know what I'm saying? He had talent of these big forwards, man, but he didn't have Jordan putting that positive influence in him. Those positive affirmations. That's better. Jordan didn't put those positive affirmations in him, but he tore him down. Oh, motherfucker, you sorry. You ain't shit. I don't know why we traded you. I don't know why we drafted you. You gonna hit a bucket today. Nigga, you gonna miss that dunk. Oh, nigga, what the fuck is you doing? Turning over the ball. Like, those are the things we do to our children. We gotta stop Kwame Browning our children. We gotta stop Kwame Browning out. Am I saying that shit right? Kwame Browning. We gotta stop Kwameing our children. Let's put it that way. Let's stop Kwameing our children. Because we putting them down way too much, way more than we are building them up. Because of our frustrations with everything we got going on right now, just fucking COVID and work and just trying to figure out the next move, make the next move your best move, and then the kids ain't helping because they being in they world, not and us not realizing that they're going through and dealing with something also. It's not just us. They going through and dealing with something also with this COVID. This shit is new for everybody. It's making these kids socially awkward. They don't know how to be around crowds of people. Everybody got masks on. So we got to realize that it's affecting them too. So we got to do better. Stop Kwameing our children. I know I do myself. We got to stop Kwameing our children. Pick them up more than you put them down. And I know I'm making a conscious effort to do that myself. So, even though I'm kind of, I'm an old school pop, so I'm kind of, I'm kind of rough with my tongue sometimes. My tongue cut. I cut with my tongue sometimes, and we was doing some shit out in the house building something, and I told him to hold the drill, and he let the drill go and ended up messing up the project. And I said, man, you acting like a damn sissy. I'm old school. That's how my grandfather would have talked to me. Like, stop being a damn sissy, man. Hold the drill. Stuff like that. I got to do better. I'm going to do better. Got to stop Kwameing our children and pick them up and pat them on the back. This is last day of elementary, man, so I'm excited. He probably not going to be excited when he get in the car. His crazy little tail. Let's see if y'all see him. I can't flip this camera around. There's nothing here right there. Y'all can't see him yet. Straight out of, see the thing in the back, straight out. See little stuff like that, man. Straight out of 5th grade. Straight out of 5th grade, 2021. I love being a dad, man. Well, how about y'all, man? I love being a father. Awesome, man. It has definitely made me a dope man. Evolved to a great person. Changed a lot of things in my life that were not good for me. Oh, there you go. He's down here. Hey, bud.
Have a good summer, guys.
You have an awesome summer as well. Bye-bye. Hey, buddy.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, big old 6th grader. Big old 6th grader. What we doing?
Going home.
We're going home? You brought your phone to school? Oh, I'm about to bring it to you, but I ain't see it. What we doing? We're going to get something to eat. What we doing?
Go get me some V-Bucks.
Some V-Bucks?
No, new phone.
Alright, we gotta make mommy come home. We can get your phone. We can talk about that. Alright. Say something to YouTube. Tell YouTube how happy you are about graduating.
I'm not happy.
You're not happy about graduating? Why?
Because I want to stay in
You want to stay in 5th grade?
No, I want to stay in elementary.
You want to stay in elementary? So you want to stay in 5th grade?
No, I want 6th grade to be in elementary.
You want 6th grade to be elementary?
Yeah.
You just gonna miss them gals. Yes, you is. You gonna miss them gals. You got pictures? You take pictures of everybody? I thought you took your phone so you could take pictures.
No.
I said Shay took that phone to school because he gonna take some pictures. So I was like, all right, cool. I give you the benefit of the doubt. I know mommy's gonna trip out about you having it, but I was like, nah, he's gonna take pictures. He ain't gonna see them people no more. He gonna see them kids. You need to take pictures. And you ain't take not one picture. So everything I told her, you went the opposite.
How did she know?
Because you left, the phone was supposed to be on the dresser.
So she's home.
No, I asked her, I was like, you move this phone? I'm about to take Shay-Shay's phone to school when I pick him up because we gotta go to the store. She was like, this was on the dresser this morning when I left. I was like, oh Lord, you got the damn phone down. So I was making a YouTube video before you got in. I was trying to make it an hour long.
Hour?
Yeah. So
it's not close to an hour.
It's almost 35 minutes. Yep, YouTube. So I'm gonna let him title this video and post it. Hopefully y'all get in the comments and tell him congratulations on completing elementary and going off to the middle leagues. And once you get to high school, he'll be in the semi-pros. And then we go to college, he'll be in the pros. So anyway, we finna get on our journey. You gotta go spend some of daddy money probably.
Yep. Exactly what we doing.
We're gonna spend some of daddy money, figure out what we finna eat. Guess how much gas we got?
4 miles.
So we gotta get some gas, probably get something to eat. He gonna ask me for the aux cord and the charger in a little bit.
No, I'm not.
So
33.
Alright, YouTube. Get back at you, man. Hope y'all having an awesome day. Those that graduated today, whether middle school, elementary, high school, congratulations. Don't stop. And don't get relaxed. Because those of us that get relaxed, we get too lackadaisical and we stop pushing ourselves. So don't get lax like this is it, like this is over. Keep going, keep pushing. Those are greater things out there for you to accomplish. So don't get too relaxed right now. And even though it's summer to take a break, yeah, but don't get too relaxed. Don't start your next year off 2 years slower, 2 years behind than what you are now. Meaning your reading level drops, your math drops, your everything drops because you done took the whole summer off to do nothing. So don't do that, guys. And the Johnson family we check it out. All right, gotta get some gas. This damn Hemi. All right, peace.